Hi, it's Tony from Noesis. Thank you for coming back. Noesis is here to identify and understand the evolutionary forces inside of us that are plainly disallowing human beings to find sustainability. And that's going to keep us plenty busy because there are so many subject matters. One of them is here. Normalization. What do we got cooking here? It seems like a minor point, right? No one out there is even expected to know what it means. And that's why we're putting this phenomenon, normalization, front and center. And we're going to keep it there because the collective sum of what humans have now normalized is a fatal blockade to sustainability. And at Noesis, like you, we've seen enough. So, indulge me here for a second. When we see an animal in harm's way, perhaps a dog or a deer, what do? We spring into action. Hold on to that. The reason we do it isn't arbitrary. We were designed by nature to assist and to be assisted. So when we help what is helpless, we feel like we're at home because in our DNA, we are. And that's why we're so troubled by the divisions we see. We don't recognize it in our very DNA when those of our own species, the ones we were designed to assist, would hurt us. So what we can't recognize forces us to choose the only other thing available. We normalize our pain. But suddenly, the totality of what we've normalized has the human species on the ropes. The sum of what we've normalized has taken on a cartoon-like quality. Do we need to play this game? For now, I'm afraid we do. And that requires that we normalize what troubles us. When we view it like that, maybe we should stop beating ourselves up. It's because we're so troubled that says something so good about humanity. Normalization allows us to operate within social systems we didn't choose. The sum of normalization is bursting at the seams. To what extent? To the extent where our very mortality as a species is suddenly visible to us. What will follow normalization? Logically, escapism, surrender. Noesis won't play, and I'm guessing neither will you. And that's why you're watching. Humanity proceeds from a false premise that we can control at will the evolutionary wrecking balls still alive inside of us. We cannot, and here's why. These ingrained compulsions activate many more times faster than the thinking brain. We are overmatched out of the gate. We are powerless unless we begin to understand them. And as Noesis brings these mechanisms into view, we're going to start the process of recovery. And when we go further and educate an entire planet, we can trek towards sustainability. Your call to action is a sensible one. You now know something you didn't know minutes ago. We've normalized these growing calamities all around us. They're in plain view, but it's not our fault. Normalization is the arrival point of our helplessness. So say it with me. The human condition is deteriorating, and we normalized it. We had no choice. It's too big. My God, where do we even start? Well, right here. We proceed from a false premise that we have ourselves under control. We don't. And admitting that would elevate us, not diminish us. The false bravado we display won't hunt anymore. The thinking human mind isn't making the rules, and until we learn that, we'll continue to normalize human degradation. But not if Noesis can help it. So help us. In fact, join us. Thank you.